So what we have here is hotspot convoy in the Sherman, a carrier match with one submarine aside, and we are attacking. I'm using a 14-point captain, my Delaware captain to be precise, because she needs the training. There you go. It's the Statue of Liberty captain, special captain. I'm basically trying to pump her up. And eventually I think she'll probably be the captain of my Louisiana. Now the Sherman is a bit of a pig. It steers like a bathtub. It's not particularly fast as destroyers go. I think it's one of the slowest. It feels awful. It has these ridiculous fixed launchers on the sides. So why the hell am I playing it? Well, the guns are amazing. The smoke lasts for over 2 minutes, and the hydro is very good. 5-kilometer hydro. The AA is barely okay. Focus all fire. It's enough to sometimes assist a persistent carrier player, but it's not great. Torpedoes ahead of us. Now the idea here is I'm going to set up on this island and wait for the convoy to arrive. And as you can see, the carrier is trying to kill me. Nice cross torpedoes, but you know, I've got very used to steering this horrible bathtub, so not today, carrier, not today. I've got the Kurfürst, the Smolensk, the Prussian, the Yoshino, and the U-2501 with me. Meanwhile, the rest of the team is heading towards the port. St. Vincent homes into view, and I back into my smoke and start shooting. Guns with their low arcs are what sold me on the ship. To be quite frank, if these guns weren't this good, I wouldn't play them. Bit of a target-rich environment. I would say the difficulty level of this ship is quite high. She's not an easy ship to use, so bear that in mind before you part with the coal. I have a Marceau, and I find her an absolute delight compared to this slug of a destroyer. convoy ship down. Going for the other Liberty ship. They come on in blocks of 3 in this mission. And I so appreciate my team making sure I do all the work so they can have the kill. This happens a lot. Cheers. You're welcome. Christ. And again. They just keep killing them, stealing my frags, killing them before I get to. It's kind of annoying, but at the same time, I'm getting good damage now. I'm making credits. I'm farming like hell. In fact, I'm farming my nuts up. Finally! Thank you for letting me have that one, guys. Life is good in the Sherman. So that's that line of Liberty ships dealt with, and now I'm off to the port to try and hook up with the other convoy ships, the Liberty ships in the convoy. Let me see. Yeah, the ports are at F7. And we're heading that way now. I mean, the torpedoes do have a range of 16.5, and they're your typical gearing torps, which means they're quite hard to detect. You don't see them until you're about 1.6 kilometers from them, unless you're running hydro. And of course, they hit relatively hard. But what sold me most on this ship was these weird, crazy post-war guns. She has SAP and HE. So you set fires with the HE and you switch to SAP when they're at an angle to you. And almost any angle, to be quite frank. If you shoot superstructures, this ammo does quite a lot of damage. If they're broadside to you, it does insane amounts of damage for a destroyer. Let's put that into context. For a destroyer. And look, it's their carrier. Their lovely carrier has come out to see me. How splendid. And now, see the size of the carrier? And I've still missed with the first 3 shots. Okay. Always amazes me the size of the model and the fact that I still struggle to hit them from time to time. And it's the lovely carrier. Hello, sir. Do drop me harder, please. Oh god, I'm on fire. All carriers must die. You know, if he hadn't kept me this busy, I might have considered putting torps his way, but quite frankly, wielding the mighty bathtub whilst trying to launch from those insane torps is a bit like navigating through a black hole backwards. Oh my goodness. I also have the range mod in. I'm not using the reload mod because I don't have the 4-point skill for the extra range on the guns. AFT. So she can fire faster than this. And this is a fair speed on the guns, don't you think? But yes, she's capable of doing this a lot faster. I do have adrenaline rush, however.
All stations requesting fire support.
But when you're training a captain, I really recommend you use a range mod until you get AFT, because it's so useful in these situations. That extra range when you're sat in the smoke makes all the difference. I've been Lone Gun. This has been patch 12.4 Convoy Attack. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. GG.